Oh, there's some goodness there. Look at that. There we go. That is our hearty sausage and bean stew. Just look at that. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, a fantastic store cupboard job. We're making a sausage and bean stew. Very straightforward, very easy. I've got some water in here and I'm going to stick it on to boil. I'm going to boil my sausages before frying them. These are beef sausages which we made the other day or a few days ago. So we're just going to get them in there, and they have been frozen. It's going to plump up a little bit. I mean, they could split as well because they've just come out of the fridge actually. We're going to boil them up, cook them through. The water's going to evaporate. We're going to chuck some oil in, throw the garlic and onions in, and we're going to colour the sausages. That's where we're at. Well, that's coming up there. I've chopped up my onion and minced up my garlic. I've got a little bit of diced carrot. I'm using kale. I want a bit of a greenery in here. Now I've taken the leaves off the stalk and I've run a knife over it. We've also got tin tomatoes, we've got tin baked beans, and we've got some white beans. We've got veg stock and we've got a few herbs and a little bit of mustard and spices. And that is our cooking lot today. Straightforward, quick cook this one, and it's exceptionally tasty. Now don't forget, with all these recipes, interchangeable. Use chicken, pork, lamb, beef, whatever sausage you have, not a problem. It's a sausage and bean stew. You can use a variety of different canned beans to bring this together, and this can be completely changed out to be a vegetarian bean stew. You know, you could go in there with some lentils or anything like that and the rest of the ingredients. It doesn't have to be sausage. Well, it looks like one of our sausage skins have split there, look. Are we bothered? No. We're not bothered, we're going in a sausage stew. Right, we want a little bit of oil in there now. Now I normally put the oil in with the water and just evaporate it down, but I want to make sure we have some oil in here to start frying these off, and then go with the onions and garlic. They're all going to be fried together. So looks like we're going to have a skinless beef sausage. Fabulous. So just try and put a little bit of colour on this first, and then we're going to chuck the onions and garlic in. We don't want to cook this all the way through, but you know, just a little bit of colour on there. Start it off, and then it can carry on cooking with the onions and garlic. There we go, we're getting a little bit of a tinge on there, look. In onions and garlic. Let that all cook together in there, you know. It's a one pan job. Now this would be a 2-pan job if you're going to serve it up with mashed potatoes, or you could do rice, anything like that. We're just going to put all this together in here and we're just going to eat it out of here. Nice crusty bread, super. Fabulous, a little bit of a tinge on there, look. That's just what we want here. Right, we're going to go in there with a little bit of our spices. Nice and straightforward this one. Smoked paprika, that's in there. We're going in with a little bit of thyme. A little bit of oregano. Hit that with a little pepper. A tad of salt. Give that a quick stir through. That'll bloom those spices in there with that oil and that. That's fabulous. In there with some carrots. Now you could add tomato puree to this as well, but we're just going to go down the lines of tin tomatoes. Well, a little splash of Worcestershire sauce. We've got a little bit of cooking going on those carrots. Our sausages look, you know. Take a pair of scissors. Now if you're using small sausages, you ain't doing this, so don't worry about that. I'm using my own sausages, and obviously they're a little bit big. There we go. We want to be going in there with some stock. Veg stock or chicken stock, entirely up to you, or even beef or pork, it depends what you have. Bring that back up to a temperature in there. Then we're going in with our tomatoes. Let's get a little teaspoon of Dijon mustard in there. Put an underlying flavour in. In there with our tin tomatoes and all the juice. A little bit of pepper in there. Now you can go in with salt if you want, that's up to you. I think we're alright. So we want about 10 minutes on cooking this, and then we're going to go in with our canned beans and our greens, and I'm using kale. So grab yourself a lid, cook that for 10 minutes. Whilst you're cooking for 10 minutes, just keep coming along, give it a little stir. Okay, when you've had about 10 minutes, that's looking absolutely sensational. We're in there with our baked beans. That's going to give us a nice sauce in there. Stir that through. Now this is where this becomes a hearty, cheap dish. You know, you can go get budget beans, budget tomatoes, all in a cans. So easy to put this recipe together. And these are white beans. They're just marked up as white beans, you know. But we are doing a sausage and bean stew. And that looks sensational. Now the thing is, it's just red. We've got some kale, and that is going in there. Now it's red and green. Now the kale is only going to take about 5 minutes tops, so just stir that through, and that's going to give us a real hearty stew right there. Now you don't have to put the lid on now, but you can if you want. That depends how you cook. I'm not going to bother. We're just going to cook that in there for 5 minutes open. Oh, there's some goodness there. Look at that. That is fantastic. Just thickening up lovely as well, giving us a nice stew in there. So we're getting a nice thick stew now. That is just perfect for me. So we're going to serve this up. Come on, we're in. Oh, look at that goodness there. That is proper hearty food. There we go. That is our hearty sausage and bean stew. Just look at that. It doesn't get much heartier than this. You got our sausage in there, look. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, that is absolutely boiling, actually. We got a little bit of kale for greenery. Sensational. Oh, what a flavour balance in there. That is absolutely superb. That little bit of canned tomatoes with the paprika and everything in there. You know, obviously it's got the Dijon in, but you can't taste that at all. But it must add a depth of flavour in there. The beans in there, they're just fantastic. It doesn't taste like baked beans or anything like that. It's very tomatoey without tomato puree. It's absolutely sensational. It's a quick, easy sausage stew to come together. Swap out the kale, use spinach, anything like that. Fantastic hearty meal on the table. Easily within half an hour. Easily 30 minutes and you've got a 1-pan meal on the table. Serve it up with mashed potatoes, you get a 2-pan meal. Now don't forget, share with your friends, tell them how easy it is to actually make a sausage stew, sausage and bean stew. It's so easy, so filling. Oh, it's unbelievable. And if you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. Mmm.